Welcome to this live trading video. Alright, welcome to this live trading video. In this video training, I will be taking you on how to open your trade and how to close your trade. The things that you need to know, things that you need to do on how to open and close your trade. Alright, now this particular video is the practical video for the PWO Forex trading workshop. Alright, we have done other videos. If you're a student, you understand what I am talking about. If you're just watching this video for the first time, do well to go and look for other video series concerning this training. Alright, so in today's video, I'll be taking you on technical analysis on how to open and close your first trade as a beginner. Alright, as a beginner, you might be confused. What is the market doing? How do you open your trade? What is the first thing for you to do? And all that. So many traders out there, they complicate trading. Alright, but in this training, I have made it possible, and I'm still making it possible for my students to see a way to understand Forex trading. Alright, so without wasting much of your time, I am going to proceed with today's outline. Alright, now technical analysis on how to open and close your first trade as a beginner. Alright, now I'll take you to things to do before you open a trade and close a trade as a beginner. Alright, follow me closely on this video. Alright, because after this theory I'm giving you, I'm going to take you to the practical, and I will show you everything that you need to do before you take your trade. Alright, so just follow me closely. Things to do before you open a trade and close a trade as a beginner. Now, number one, you need to look at the FA news calendar. This is very important. You need to look at the fundamental analysis news calendar. Alright, what is this calendar talking about? This calendar is simply giving you economic updates. Alright, news, which news is going to be released, and what impact is that news going to do to the market. Alright, sometimes a particular news might enable a currency pair to diminish, to depreciate. Sometimes it might enable it to bullish, alright, to go up. Alright, so you must first of all look at the fundamental analysis news before you proceed with your other analysis to open your trade. Alright, take this very, very serious. Now, the second thing that you need to do is you need to mark out key support and resistance zones from top-down analysis. PWO Forex Academy students, you know what I am talking about. You know what support and resistance zones are. You know what support and resistance are on your chart. Alright, you can draw them. I have taught you how to draw them, so you know what they are. So that is the second thing you need to do. Mark out key support and resistance zones from top-down analysis. Alright, this top-down analysis, when we go to the practical aspect of it, I am going to show you in view the practical parts, how I do the top-down analysis. Alright, so just keep calm and keep following this video tutorial. Alright, so the next thing that you need to do here is you need to go to your entry time frame and look out for trend line and chart patterns. Student of this academy, you know what trend line and chart patterns are. I have taught you, I have simplified them for you, so they are not something new to you. Alright, now you need to go to your entry time frame. As I have taught you, we have types of traders and we have different kind of time frames. Alright, now we have scalpers. Scalpers, they make use of the lesser time frame, like the 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 30 minutes. Alright, we have day traders, 1 hour, 4 hours, daily, as the case may be. We have swing traders. they make use of the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. Then we have the investors, all right? They make use of the monthly time frame and they allow their trade to run for like a year, all right? So this is what I mean by time frame. Now you have a time frame that you do your top down analysis, and you have a time frame that you go in and open your trade. All right, I will explain more in details when I go to the practical aspect of it. The next thing that you need to do there is wait for a candlestick price action signal and open your trade on the next candlestick formation. All right, I've taught you candlesticks, so you need to understand their psychology and what they are telling you in the market. All right, so whenever you have identified, once you've identified your time frame, you're there waiting, and you've marked out your trend line and your chart pattern, the next thing you need to do, you need to wait for a candlestick price action signal. Signal means, okay, you can buy, okay, you can sell, okay, you can close your trade. All right, these are signals, right? So you need to wait for candlestick price action signal. If it's a bearish engulfing candle that you're waiting for, once you see it upon the next candle formation, you click your buy or your sell. All right, if it's bearish, you click your sell. If it's bullish engulfing candle you're looking for your signal, you click your buy. All right, and you're good to go. All right, so you need to wait. One thing about trading is you must cultivate the habit of patience. You must have patience to wait for the market to finish forming before you enter the market. You don't take the market unaware. You don't surprise the market, else the market will surprise you by taking your money. All right, so you wait for the market to finish its formations. As like I've taught you, market moves in structures. Okay, market moves in structures. Like it moves from a ranging market to a choppy market to a trending market to a ranging market. It can be uptrend or downtrend. Okay, so it must fulfill its formation first of all before you can hop into the trade. All right, and the next thing that you need to do there is you need to trade, and not just trade, manage your trade. That is trade management. All right, you need to manage your trade. You've opened your trade, you don't go to bed and sleep. All right, you need to monitor your trade. Now, what are the management that you need to do concerning your trade? You need to set your stop loss in case you're not always looking at the charts. When the market goes against you or in your opposite direction concerning your analysis, your account will be protected. If you set a stop loss of, okay, I'm entering a trade at $40. If the trade goes against me up to $10 negative, all right, or deficit, now close my trade for me. You're just closing your trade and you've made a loss of $10. Okay, and you still have $30 to trade the next day. All right, but if you don't set your stop loss, if the trade goes against you totally, you will exhaust all your money. So you see why trade management is very important. All right, you need to set your stop loss. Now, the second thing you need to do in your trade management is you need to set your take profits. All right, market has targets. Market moves from zone to zone. If you've set your stop loss that you want to lose just $10 from your $40, you should set a profit target that you want to gain $80. Okay, you want to gain $80. So you set your take profit at $80. When the market moves from $40 to $80, the market is going to close your profit for you without you looking at your chart, without you staring at your system or looking at your trade. All right, you can be doing other stuffs, but you have managed your trade. Now, the third thing you do, though not compulsory, if you have set your stop loss and your take profits, this third one is not compulsory, because if you set your stop loss and take profit, you can go ahead and do whatever thing you want to be doing as far as you've set and analyze your market. It will work the way you've set it. Now, the third one is monitor your trade. Now, for scalpers, they don't open their trade and go out. They open their trade and they monitor their trade because they are relatively short-term traders in the market. they just look for short-term opportunities, open their trade, increase their lot size and make profits, and they will close their trade. You get? So these are the people that I'm actually talking about, or really talking about. Monitor your trade if you're a scalper. All right, now if you have the time after opening your trade, maybe you don't have any other busy schedule, you can still sit down and monitor your trade. Not that you sit down, you can be opening your MT4 mobile app always on your phone. All right, you can be checking it, because sometimes, you know why monitoring of your trade is very important? Because sometimes your take profits might not be hit by the market, like your target might not be hit in the market. But if you see the way this market is going, okay, because as market is moving, you are having other analysis running inside your head. All right, so as the market is moving, you can say, okay, this market might not hit my take profit. All right, let me close it and save my profit. All right, let me close it and save my profit. So that is how it works. All right, so you need to monitor your trade. And another thing I need to teach you about is break even. All right, break even simply means that you open a trade at $40 and the trade has moved to $50. You don't want the trade to go against you and start eating up your money. What you're going to do, you're going to set your break even. Break even simply means you're going to carry your stop loss, move the number of your stop loss to where the $50 is, so that when the market goes against you and hits your current break even stop loss, you are still going to be in profit, or better still, you will not lose anything. You get? So that is the break even explanation. I'll be teaching you all this in the practical aspect of it as we move. All right, so just follow me. If you're liking this video, if you like what you're watching and the training that you're getting, please give this video a thumbs up. Like this video so that other persons will discover this video. All right, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because a lot of free bonus that you will use in making money from the forex market is coming your way. All right, so subscribe to this YouTube channel so that whenever I release video content about trading, you're going to see it and you're going to watch it first and maximize the knowledge I will share. All right, so give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Now let me take you to the practical aspect of this training. All right, as you can see here now, I have taken you to the mobile app MT4 for the practical. All right, and as I'm scrolling, I'm saying financial instruments that I need to trade. As at today that I'm making this particular tutorial, the forex market is closed. All right, as you can see, they are not fluctuating. Their ask and bid price are not fluctuating, but I will be using cryptocurrency to illustrate this, because the market is open. All right, the market is open, so I'll be using cryptocurrency. Let me use BTC USD. All right, I will use BTC USD. Now when I click on BTC USD, it's going to show me trade. I'll click on trade. But before going to this trade, what do you need to do? You need to analyze the market, right? Now, what is the first thing that you need to do that I taught in the theory aspect? Look at the fundamental news calendar. All right, you can log into forexfactory.com and you check the calendar. Why you need to check the calendar is because if there is any news that is going to affect the financial instrument you want to trade, you should avoid trading that financial instrument at that particular time until the news is over. Then you will now know the impact that the news made. Either the impact made the financial instrument to go bearish or to go bullish. All right, so that is that. So what we'll be doing now, I will not take you to that place. That is your assignment. You go to the Forex Factory and forexfactory.com and look out for the news. All right, so now the second thing that we talked about there is second thing that we talked about there is mark out key support and resistance zones from top down analysis. Now this is a 1 hour time frame. Before that, make sure you put your mobile phone on landscape mode if you want to analyze. I'm going to do that. I've done that. So now what we are going to do, I'm going to change this to a 1 week higher time frame, all right, so that I can do the number 2 of what I have taught you in the theory. I'm going to mark out my resistance and my support zones. All right, now if I look at my charts here, I'm seeing support and resistance, so I'm going to mark them out. I'll take my toolbox. PWO Forex workshop students, you know what I'm doing now. You've watched it in one of the trading video. So I'm going to map out. Here will be my resistance. Here will be my resistance. Then I'm going to take another box. I'll take another box. I'm going to map out my support because the market tested here twice and could not break it below. I'm going to mark it out. All right, when I mark it out, what I'm going to do next, I'm still seeing resistance above. Still seeing resistance above. Here the market was rejecting. Okay, these are my zones, key level zones where market rejected. All right, so I'll take another box. And I'll map out the last zone that I'm seeing here, which is this. All right, so as you can see on this chart, I am on my weekly chart and I'm mapping out my zones. So I have mapped out my zones. What I'm going to do now, let me get this illustration too so that you understand why this happens to be my support. Is because the market tested here where this arrow is and could not break it. Tested back here, you can see this arrow, and could not break it. All right, now here now is currently where the market is, and here is the resistance. All right, here is the resistance, and the market is trying to break the resistance or come down to the support. So you can see that the market is giving us two bias now. Is either the market will break this resistance and go to the next zone, or the market will reject this resistance and come back to this support. All right, you can see my top down analysis. I'm in my higher time frame now, which is the weekly. All right, so why this is a resistance where this arrow is because the market could not break it above. The market came down. All right, why this happens to be a resistance now, this one here now happens to be a resistance, is because the market could not break it. The market came down. All right, so this is the reason why you need to draw out and map out your key level so that you will know what to do next. So now, having mapped out my key level, and I have a bias where the market is currently, which is this place. This is where the market is currently. I have a bias now, so I will be going to my entry time frame. All right, I'll be going to my entry time frame. For the course of this video, I am going to be going to the 1 hour time frame. All right, so that I can easily open a trade. All right, so sometimes I open my trade from the 4 hours. All right, so depending on the type of trader that you are. All right, so for the sake of this teaching, I'm going to go to the 1 hour. All right, now the third thing you need to do there is to go to your entry time frame and look out for trend line chart patterns. All right, PWO Forex students, I have taught you trend lines and chart patterns. You know them. So I'm going to go to my 1 hour time frame and look out for them. All right, so now I'll go to my 1 hour, which is my H1. Okay, this is my H1 now. Okay, let me zoom and see what is happening. Okay, let me zoom and see what is happening. Because of this video, I'll be using the 4 hours. Okay, I'll be using the 4 hours. So now you can see those zones that I mapped out from my weekly time frame. All right, now if I zoom my chart, you will see that the market is currently at that zone from the 4 hours. All right, now the market is currently at that zone from the 4 hours. So now what are you going to do next if the 4-hour chart is your entry time frame? You're going to look out for what? Your trend line and your chart pattern. Now let me look for trend line and chart pattern. If I should look for trend line, already I'm seeing a trend line here. Let me pick the two. I'm seeing a trend line. This is a trend line where the market tends to bounce off from. Okay, let me make it very clear for you. All right, so this is a trend line from here down to this place. You can see that the market tends to respect this trend line and the market is not breaking this trend line. Okay, now let me show you. This market is respecting here. Okay, is respecting here, and this market is equally respecting here. Let me show you what I mean. It's equally respecting this place where this arrow now is pointed at. Right, so it's not breaking it. Now since I'm here waiting for this trend line to break, all right, if I should draw a chart pattern now, let me pick a line to draw a chart pattern. I should draw a chart pattern. I will draw something like this. All right, if I draw something like this, you can see what chart pattern this market is forming. This market is forming what chart pattern? It's forming ascending triangle chart pattern. All right, this is ascending triangle chart pattern. I have taught you chart pattern. Go back to the study and review it. All right, now is either I wait for this trend line to be broken at this point, then I will take my trade, I will sell BTC, or I will wait for this chart pattern, this ascending triangle chart pattern to be broken, then I will buy BTC. All right, now you see how I have gotten the biasness for me to generate my own signal. Now I have generated my own signal. Is for me now to trade it. All right, so now the fourth thing that you need to do there is then you will wait for a candlestick price action signal and open your trade on the next candlestick formation. Now since I am teaching you on this tutorial, I will not be able to wait for this chart pattern to finish its formation, and I will not be able to wait for this trend line to be broken because this is a 4-hour chart. All right, so I'm making this video for you to learn. This is a tutorial video and it's a practical. All right, so I'm making it for you to learn. So I cannot wait for the price for the candlestick to finish its formation for another candle to come out, because each candle forms on this my entry time frame after 4 hours. That is when one candle will come out. All right, if you're using daily, after 1 day, that is when another candle will come out. So you keep waiting. So I cannot wait because of this training. So I'm going to take the trade. I will tell you my bias and I will take the trade. All right, now I am waiting. Let me say I am waiting and I want this trend line to be broken. All right, I am waiting. I want this trend line to be broken. But if you check here, if you check at this trend line now, as a professional trader that I am, if you check at this trend line, you can see this candle rejection. You can see this candle rejection where this arrow now is pointed at. Look at where this arrow is pointed at. You can see this rejection from this trend line. That means after this rejection, the market started going up. You can see green candle before you saw one red candle. All right, and now currently the candle that is already moving is already showing you green. All right, so you can see that instead of me making a bias to sell from this point, since I have seen a rejection from this trend line which I did not catch up on time, what I need to do is to look at this market going to this ascending triangle, which is a resistance in the higher time frame. to break it. So once it is broken, then I can enter a buy. But from here, since I have a little bias that the market is going up because of this rejection here from this trend line, then I will buy BTC. All right, I hope you understand this analysis. I would have waited for this chart pattern trend line to be broken, everything to form. That is patience in trading before I will enter. All right, but because of this training, I'm going to enter the trade based on this bias I've given you. So I'll be buying this BTC to hope that the market will go up. All right, so now let me go straight to the BTC and purchase it. All right, now this is my sell and this is my buy. So I'll click on buy, but before buy, I'll make sure that I set my stop loss. I set my lot size. So this is a micro lot size. So as a beginner, you must use a micro lot size so that you will master trading, and when you lose, you're not going to lose big. All right, so use your 0.01 lot size, which is micro. All right, so I have set it. So do same too as a student of this academy. Now I'll click on buy because I have a bias that BTC will go up. So I'll click on buy. So let me buy BTC. All right, I think I actually bought it twice. All right, because I clicked it twice, so I actually bought it twice. So I'm going to close one, then we'll use one for analysis. I'll close one. All right, I've closed BTC, one BTC. So I've closed it. I'm going to be using one. So I'll go back to my chart. This is what I have on my chart. All right, so since this is what I have on my chart, how do you modify your trade, which is your management? Once you've opened your trade, the next thing that you need to do there is to manage your trade. All right, number one thing that I have taught you in the theory is you need to set your stop loss. All right, so I will be teaching you how to set your stop loss. I haven't calculated how many pips you want to gain from this market. PWO student, I have taught you about pip. I have taught you pip in details, and you did the calculation and you understood it. Now this is where to apply it. You must have calculated how many pips move you want to profit from this market and how many pips move you want to lose. All right, let's say for example I want to lose 10 pips. All right, now if the market goes against this my analysis and start going bearish, let me lose just 10 pips. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to modify my trade. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'll click on this buy. As you can see, okay, hold on, let me just get something clear here. Let me get something clear. All right, okay, now I'll go over to my trade. All right, you can see BTC is still on a minus sign. All right, this is for tutorial. All right, this is still on a minus sign, but let's keep on doing what we are doing. All right, it's fluctuating. So I'll click on it and I will see modify position. All right, I'll click on it and I will see modify position. Now this is where I can modify my position. All right, this is where I can modify my position. Now since I can modify my position here, what do I need to impute in my stop loss and my take profit? All right, I need to impute my stop loss and my take profit. So I'm going to do that now, but before that, let me calculate the amount of pips I want to lose and the amount of pips I want to profit. All right, I'll go back to my chart. Turn it to a landscape, and I will use my COSO. All right, I taught you about this COSO, right, in MT4 overview video. So I'll use my COSO. Since I entered, let me remove this COSO first. Let me zoom out. Okay, this is where I entered this trade. All right, I bought this trade. You can see buy 0.01. I bought this trade here. So since I bought this trade here, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use my COSO to get the amount of pip I would love to lose from this market. So this is my COSO. Remember, COSO gives you the number that you want to lose. So what I'm going to do now, set my stop loss below the trend line, because once this trend line is broken, which is this trend line here, once the trend line is broken, the market will go against me in full. All right, so I will set my stop loss below this trend line. So I'm going to take the number. You can see the number here, 28216.56. So this is 28216.56. So this is the stop loss I would love to lose, the amount of money I would love to lose. All right, now the amount of money I would love to gain, all right, my take profit, that is what I'm going to calculate now. So I'll take my COSO and I'll take it up. All right, just follow me closely. Let me just get this right. All right, I want to get my COSO. Okay, I've gotten my COSO now. So this is my COSO. All right, since my stop loss is below this trend line, all right, my COSO, I'm taking it to where I want to profit. If the market gets to this ascending triangle chart pattern, I want to take my profit. All right, now I'm going to set it above or below. All right, above or below. So let me set it below, because sometimes the market might not get to that place, that your target, and the market will go to the opposite direction, but you must make sure that your target is hit. All right, so now I'm going to take that pip that is there, that price that is there, 31012.81. all right, this is my take profit. All right, so now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go over to the trade. All right, I'm going to go over to the trade and I'm going to modify this trade, modify position. Now my stop loss, I will take that number. You can see the number is 28216.56. all right, then I will impute my take profit. Take profit is 31012.81. You can see now the modify is activated. You can modify your trade. Now let me modify it. I'll click on modify. I have modified this trade I'm taking on now. All right, so I'll go over to the chart for you to see how I have modified the trade. Now you can see over here that, let me use this sign to show you. You can see over here that this red line that is here, where this arrow is pointed at, if you check left, if you go to the left, let me show you, that is your stop loss, which is your SL. All right, now this is where I currently bought this market. All right, now this is where I currently bought this market. Now see my take profit above, all right, which is TP. All right, so if this market goes in my favor and hit this place, this market is my broker is going to automatically close this trade for me, all right, with my profit saved. Now if this market goes against me and gets to this red line, which is my stop loss, I have lost a little pip and a little money. So the market is going to close and remain the other money in my account. But if you don't set or manage your trade, the market is going to swallow or eat up all your money. Do you understand now? So that is the benefit of you managing your trade. All right, that is the benefit of you managing your trade. So this teaching is for you to be able to analyze before you take up your trade. I have opened a live trade. The market is going on already, but even if the market is going against us, it is for learning sake. I hope you understand. All right, I hope you understand. So the next thing I will be teaching you is how to set your break even. All right, break even is set that this is your stop loss where this arrow is pointed at now. All right, where this arrow is pointed at, so this is your stop loss. So if this market that you bought here moves, you see that your candlestick has moved to this level. All right, you can reset this your stop loss and keep it over this previous place that you bought. All right, so that when the market goes against you, you will not lose any money at all. You have protected your account, so your trade is now risk free. You might not even look at the trade. You might decide to go and sleep. All right, so that is what break even simply means. So I have explained to you everything that you need to know as a beginner to open your trade. This is an advanced course. All right, this is an advanced course. So put in practice, open trade, do things that you need to do, analyze the way I have taught you, open trade. What you have in your account is a paper money. For those in my academy, what you have is a paper money. Trade them, send screenshots. I am always here to guide you. All right, I'm always here to guide you. Now if you like this video, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like I said earlier, you're going to be profiting better things, all right, in the future. I'll be doing videos, I'll be doing live videos on how I take my trades. I'll be doing live videos on possible trade for you to take. I'll be showing you things that you can do for you to be a profitable trader. So subscribe to this YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up so that other people can discover this video. Comment, I will reply to your comments. Thank you and peace be unto you.